So, you want to be the very best like no one ever was. How do you do that? Here are a couple of tips. Echoes.
Four toys.
If you're lucky, they'll even do all the hard work for you.
And your Echo Decks, aka the data bank. What do you want to do with them? Your data bank is one of the most important features in the game because your echoes are basically your relics. So it basically determines what your character's final stats is going to look like. So most people would ask, which is the ideal build? A 4-3-3-1-1-1 or a 4-4-1-1-1. As of currently, since a 4-3-3-1-1-1 would be really difficult to build due to the circumstances of this level 19 on the databank being blocked under level 40 in the Union rank, you want to opt for a 4-4-1-1-1 build, since the pity is way easier on the bosses rather than farming elites, with a 50% drop rate chance of it being a gold echo. A 4-3-3-1-1-1 would still do a lot more damage. But for now, a 4-4-1-1-1 build is only available for 3 sets if you want a complete set. Other than that, a 4-4-1-1-1 build, you have to go for a broken set of 2-piece attack and 2-piece of their respective sets. The 3 sets that you can go for a 4-4-1-1-1 build right now is the Electro set with the Thundering Memphis and the Tempest Memphis, the Havoc set with Dreamless and Crownless, and the Energy Regen set with the Impertinence Heron and the Bell Tortoise. Don't ever merge your 2-star or 3-star echoes unless your databank level 15 and your onion rank is level 30. Is because you'll get 5-star echoes if you merge them during this rank. Before this rank, you will end up with at most a 4-star echo, which is not optimal.
Sometimes you can get some extra echoes while merging, so be sure to not click off on the first second right after seeing the echo that you might not want. Merging higher rarity echoes does not mean you'll get those echoes in return. What I mean by this is feeding bosses does not guarantee you bosses. Feeding elites won't guarantee you elites. It's completely randomized. Tune your echoes one at a time. If you get the substats that you don't like on the first 2 tunes, you can immediately swap off and feed that echo to another echo, which possibly has greater value. The first 15 bosses that you kill do guarantee you a higher chance to be able to obtain an echo. Make sure you check this out because mine resetted the moment I'm able to get hold of a gold echo. Be sure to check just in case you're farming a specific set for a specific character, since you would be farming that same boss over and over again trying to get the highest rarity you possibly can. Don't fret too much if you don't get the blue or green variants beforehand. A higher rarity echo will take into account their previous variants as well.
If you're looking for the optimal echo, worry not. They created an event especially for this. This event is a roguelike event, which is basically the simulated universe. If you're not doing enough damage or if you're doing subpar damage, what you want to do is basically upgrade this skill tree right here. If you do not upgrade this skill tree, what would happen is you'll have a really hard time. Personally, I like the Crownless Echo because it does the most damage, for me at least. But you can opt to go for the Tortoise Echo if you have a hard time surviving. They would actually give you this right here, which you can craft your echoes with. You can craft specific echoes with the main stat accordingly. However, substats is still luck based, unfortunately.
Random Temple. Subscribe. This might be a controversial way to do it, but what I would personally do is hold off on your Ascension quest until you've collected all the blue rarity echoes. There are 2 reasons. The first being that you can farm green rarity and blue rarity echoes much faster, which you'll convert into gold echoes later on. The second reason is that you won't be getting a 50% purple echo drop chance until you've hit level 11 in your Echo Dex. If you don't have enough Echo Dex experience, it's probably because you haven't done this tutorial handbook yet. As you can see in my Echo Dex here, even though it's supposed to be locked in blue, there are some purples and even a gold unlocked when there shouldn't technically be any. There are some echoes with red auras among us. What they mean is they'll drop rarer echoes independent of your databank level. There are level 120 ones that have a guaranteed gold drop rate on first kill, while some are about level 25 to 60, which drops purple echoes. This can boost your data bank level, so be sure to look out for those. And if you can't, maybe search online for their locations, or even better, use an interactive map. Purple, you can do the old-fashioned way by saying, nah, I dodge. While the gold ones, you could be saying, nah, I dodge, but get split in half anyway. The twin hairs do have a secret hack, however. Shh, come closer. If you run to the edge of the waterfall here, they would charge forward, drill peck, and drown. Now, quick, do it before it gets past. Now all I have to do is find a single blue. Now I can finally call it a day with this. Now surely I can call it a day with this blue. Finally! Now my databank should be level 11. Well, if I just finished the handbook on this level or found another purple, it would be by now.
How do you grab tuners? Well, in the overworld, you can farm them anywhere. If you're completely out, you can do these artifact domains right here. Once again, I would opt to do these artifact domains only when your onion rank is level 30 and your echo dex level is level 15. As to how you guarantee your drop rates, echoes have a somewhat pity system to view it. Bosses will drop every 2 times you defeat them, which means if you do Crownless once and it didn't drop anything, you can do some other boss like the Tempest Memphis, and it'll definitely drop an echo. It's a 50-50% chance. However, if you go for the regular echoes, every 4 echoes would guarantee you a echo. As far as I know, these only work for the elite enemies. Before you hit this 4 pity system, if you did get an echo, then the pity will reset, which means it'll start from count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it'll reset back to 1 if you get it before 4. So let's say you get it on the second one, 1, 2, and then it'll reset back to 1. You also want every single echo to be different in your slots, because 2 of the same echoes does not count towards the set. And as to which echoes you should focus on, I would say for your supports, it's definitely the energy regen, while your DPSs and sub-DPS have their sets accordingly.
This is a shiny echo. You can probably see the difference in how it's different color than normal. They have a 100% drop rate, but it isn't guaranteed to be a gold echo.
And this is to those of you who actually have friends. You want to make sure every single person in that team has the same data bank level. The reason for this is in co-op, when you hunt the world, it takes the level of the member with the lowest data bank level and applies it to the entire world. So let's say your data bank level is level 15, but then you have a friend whose data bank level is level 14. Say goodbye to those 5 stars that you're planning to farm in co-op. That's it for now. I wish you the best on your way to become the Echo Champion. And this is Dr. Tusik. Subscribe for more, and I will see you next time. See ya!